Welcome back to the Raleigh Oaks Baseball Club here on OOTP 25. As you can see, the championship series are set in both division. On the American League side of things, it's our former club, the Los Angeles Angels, taking on the Boston Red Sox. And on the National League side of things, we are taking on the Texas Rangers, who are in our Southern Division. They beat the Blue Jays in that round. They came all the way from the wild card, and now they're taking on us here in the CS. I believe we've taken on multiple wild card teams here in the CS the past. I know we did last year in the Royals, I think it was, and I believe the White Sox the year before that. But taking a look at this Rangers team, they were the second place team in the division. I guess they tied with the Royals, and then they ended up getting second place. And this is the team that we traded Yaikel Cooperman to. So he is currently healthy. We know that he's wrecked. He has not had a good season for them, but he's still good defensively at the very least. Hopefully he does not pop off this series and have some sort of revenge against us. But taking a look at how they did this regular season, they were a really good offensive team. And they had a couple things pitching-wise that they were okay at, but overall, like top 5 and a lot of stuff, top 3, top 4 that I'm seeing here, top 5 in home runs, 3rd in average OBP, 3rd in OPS, 3rd in WAR, 4th in runs scored. Not the best at not striking out or stealing bases, but still decent enough, a lot of single digits here. And then on the pitching side of things, not a great staff in general, 10th in runs allowed, but their bullpen was decent. They don't walk too many guys. They do strike out a lot of guys, and they play really bad defense. So, bit of a mixed bag there. We'll see how it goes. Their pitching staff is led by Branson Zawiski, who is Quebecois out of LaSalle University, a 20th round pick. This guy was a 20th round pick, and now he's the ace. That is insane. I can't even believe what I'm seeing right now. That is crazy. Branson Zawiski, 20th round pick in 2041, and now he is a ace for the Texas Rangers in a playoff series. That is crazy. Put up a 4 WAR for them this season. I mean, that's just a great story. Rogelio Romero, another guy with really good stuff. Looks like he gives up home runs a bit. Yeah, 2.3 last year, 1.9. He's always had home run issues his whole career. Hopefully we can take advantage of that. Ron Hardison, decent young pitcher. And then the other guy is Mark Peters, who flat out sucks. But then they have in their bullpen, not a lot of guys there. Chad Tilden is a knuckleball. They have a knuckleball closer. Okay. That's interesting. And then a bunch of 45s. No, I'm not trying to control. I'm trying to click. This guy is not very good. Ben Jenkins is like whatever. This guy is whatever. Arturo Mendoza is whatever. We know about him because he was a Rule 5 pick of ours in 2043. He's won a World Series with us. He pitched a lot of like mop-up stuff in that World Series year, but not exactly the best pitcher of all time. But he is here with the Texas Rangers. And then they also have Josh Slaughter, who is whatever. While on the offensive side of things, this is really where their bread is buttered. A 7 WAR from their shortstop, Chris Benson, former 4th round pick of theirs. Very, very good player. Just popped off this season. His first real cup of coffee, real full season in the big leagues here. Rocking the Hulk Hogan stash with the 7 WAR, 140 WRC plus, 30 home runs, 30 doubles, 100 ribbies, 100 runs. Really good year. Was he good defensively too? 10 ZR. What else could you ask for from a franchise shortstop? Jamal Etienne, very, very good player. Former 1st round pick. Can't really defend, but he's really good with at the bat. I mean, really good contact hitter, above average gap and power as well. 4.9 WAR, 157 WRC plus, 103. I mean, led the league in WRC plus, runs, average, OBP, and OPS. Pretty damn good. Chris Hart. I'm not trying to click. I'm just trying to. Chris Hartgers is their catcher, former 11th round pick who's developed very well for them into a franchise catcher. Dong Wan Yo is their left fielder, decent corner outfield player. Nothing really too much beyond that though. Like their first baseman here is another Canadian who's not really that great. We know about Cooperman. Jeff Spencer is not very good. Juan Cespedes is like not very good. And then Sergio Victoria is okay, but hasn't really performed well this season. We'll see how it goes. So taking a look at the position head-to-head, we have the edge in everything for Game 1, including the pitcher, except for shortstop, which is, self-explanatory. They have Chris Benson. We have the scrappy Aussie. And then DH, ETN, I would say he has the edge over Langarisa. I think Langarisa is very, very, very good, like an elite-level player. But ETN led the league in all those categories this year, so I would think that he rightfully deserves the edge there as we hop into Game 1. So here we are at Oaks Park in Raleigh, North Carolina, as the Oaks playing host to the Rangers here in the NLCS. Game 1 underway as they get first and second with one out for the franchise shortstop Chris Benson, who clobbers one to center field. Pineda ranging back. He'll watch that one go over the wall as the Texas Rangers strike first in this one. 3-0. They have themselves the lead. And that is not a good start here for Wilson Morales. Gets at it from there, though, and now it's Nowitzki, the former 20th round pick. We have first and second, nobody outs for Santiago Tapia, who hits one well to center field, but right at the center fielder Cooperman. And then it's Juan Ramirez, who crushes one to right field. And that's out of here. It's a tie game. Both teams with a 3-run blast in the first inning, and we're just right back where we started. All knotted up. 3-3 here. Can we do anything else? Possibly. 2 down. Runners on first and second for Rocky Gusty. Ground ball slowly hits, and they take the short way at second base. So still, it's 3-3 heading into the top of the second. Morales works a scoreless frame. So does Nowitzki. Morales, runner on second, one out for ETN, who draws ball 4. Then it brings up the shortstop, who grounds into a 4-6-3 double play, perhaps? No, they only get the lead runner, or the runner at second, so it's runners on the corners here with 2 outs, and it is their Canadian first baseman. 3-1 counts, ball 4. Bases are drunk for their franchise catcher, and he gets the outside corner, strands the bases loaded. Morales gets out of it, still 3-3 as we move things on. Bottom 3, we do nothing. They do nothing. We do nothing. They do nothing. We do nothing. They do nothing. We get runners on first and second here with 2 outs. Will Caffin, first pitch swinging. Blocked by Hartgers. I guess he just whiffed through that one. And then Caffin pops one up to the infield. That'll be out number 3. As we move things on to the 7th inning, and Morales at 115 pitches will be coming out of this ball game. We are now going to bring on Carmona. Tie game, top 7. This is Carmona time. Scoreless frame. Nowitzki still on the bump. Gets himself in some trouble, and they bring in the German reliever, Gustav Hessler. And we're going to see if we can get after him. 2-0 count to Langarisa. Little slow roller back to the German. As I look to see a text, as I got distracted by that. It looks like Gusty Pineda. Oh, Pineda is going to stay in the game, luckily. But we have first and third here. 1 out for Luis Rodriguez. 1-0 count. Another little slow dribbler. They go to second with it. And they do double him up? Oh, my God. Animations. We need better animations now. Come on. Jesus Christ. Move things on top 8. Carmona. Scoreless frame. They bring in Tilden, their knuckleball reliever. And we get a man on second base. And then he balks. Oh, no, never mind. He drew a walk. Okay. He intentionally walked him. I thought he balked. I was like, man, that is crazy. First and second, first and second, 1-2 count, and then they strike out Mr. Griego. Now Amancio's up. Full count. Ball 4. 1 down. Bases juiced for Will Caffin. Maybe could have pinch hit, but we believe in the Aussie. Oh my God. Cooperman. I mean, if that is anybody but Yaikel Cooperman in center field, that's probably over their head and clears the bases, and it's a triple for Caffin. But instead, we just get a sac fly, take the lead on that. 4-3 is the score. 2 down. Runners on the corners here for Rocky Gusty. 2-2 count. He bloops one into center. That's going to tack on another run. It's 5-3 as Amancio goes first to third. Gusty's going to steal second here. He does not like it. Jesus Pineda swinging away. Ground ball right side. That'll be the end of the inning, but not before we take a lead. 5-3 heading into the top of the ninth with Luis Carmona on the hill. He's fatigued. Get through this batter, please. Okay, Carmona's going to be coming out of the game as he gives up a double off the left center field wall. And the tying run is now at the plate here for the Rangers. So Carmona's going to come out, and we are bringing in Bubba Sparks. Coming on in. Going to pitch around this guy. Blows it by him. That's 2 down. Now it's Cooperman. Blows it by him. And the Raleigh Oaks have yet to lose here in this postseason as they take game one here of the CS, 1-0 series lead over the Rangers. Here we are for game 2 here in Raleigh. We have a 1-0 series lead. Santiago Mendoza's going for us. The only change to the lineup is that Vince Yates is playing center field over Pineda. Let's get into it here. Top 1. They immediately get a runner on third base. And then they draw a walk. And then it's Etienne, who grinds into a 6-4-3 double play, but they do tack on a run on the fielder's choice. So 2 down, nothing else in the inning. We get a runner on second base here with 1 out. Tapia crushes one to center, or hard hit one to center. Hits one hard to center, I should say. We are not going to run on Yaikel Cooperman. That's not happening. Let's just swing away. Why not? As Ramirez crushes one opposite field. That one's over the lemon soda sign in left field. It's a 2-1 lead for the Oaks. Juan Ramirez delivers. Last series MVP continues to be hot here as he has himself 16 RBI now in the postseason. We tack on another one with a Juan. No, that was a Luis Griego home run. And then we're doing more. Oh my goodness. Griego homers, Amancio singles, 2-run shot from the scrappy Aussie himself, Will Caffin. And then we're tacking on more. Rocky Gusty's homering. They're bringing in relievers. And then they're finally out of it. Mendoza works a scoreless frame. Let's just half the offensive sides. We do nothing. Scoreless frame. We do nothing. Scoreless frame. We do nothing. They get 2 on with 2 outs. And then he hits their Canadian first baseman. Now Etienne with the bases loaded. Grounds one to Caffin, who makes the play. Out number 3. Now it's bottom 5. We do nothing. Mendoza in some trouble. I think that's the end of the line for him. So first and second, 1 out. He's got 96 pitches. We are going to bring in Jake Graham. Why not? He hasn't pitched yet this postseason. Coming as a reliever. 1-0 count. Fly ball left field. Just on the edge of the outfield grass. Caffin makes the infield fly catch. 1-0 count to Cooperman. Little dribbler, Amancio will make the play. And then Graham was hurt. He's had a sore elbow like 4 times this season. And he just hurt his elbow again. So he's going to have to come out next inning. Bottom 6. We do nothing. And, yeah, I'd imagine, yeah, pending elbow. Can we look at his injury history from this page? It does not look like it. No. But I'll show it after this game because that was what he did all season. Was he had elbow stuff. So here in the 7th, we are going to go to the youngster Mweldy Mullins, who gets himself into some trouble. First and second, 1 out. Taking out ETN. Line drive center field, but caught by Yates. They do tag up. And then it's Benson. And Mullins works the ground ball. Tapia makes the play. Move things on to the bottom of the 7th. They bring in the German. We tack on another run. Mullins works to score this frame. We don't do anything else. Mullins mid-AB here. Let's work a double play, get out of it. Don't make me bring another guy. Okay. I'm still going to let him face the next guy. Fuck it. Why not? Just get out of the game, Mullins. That's going to be a bloop. If he can't get ETN out here, I'm bringing in a new guy. Okay, gets the fly ball. That's out number 3, and the Raleigh Oaks 2-0 lead in the series here as they take this game 7-1. We had a 4-home run inning, which apparently is an achievement that I haven't got before. And like I promised, Jake Graham, pending elbow. His injury history, you can see here this season. Sore elbow, back spasms, sore ankle, pending elbow. He also had a tired arm, which, I mean, is basically, he also had back spasms. He had a strained abdominal muscle. You could see he had a mild abdominal strain. Not a great year for Jake Graham, injury-wise. And then we're just making the executive decision to put Graham on the playoff IL. So Chad Josephat is actually going to join the staff here for the rest of this series, at least. We might go next series, somebody else, if we advance. But for now, Josephat is going to join the staff. And I was right to do that because he has bone chips in his elbow. He's out for 3 months. Series is now here at the Giant Warehouse in Texas. Globe Life Field, as they call it. Top 1, Mark Peters, their worst starter on the bump. And we have Nathaniel Broadhead going for us. Only change, once again, is Vince Yates is playing center field. Let's get into it. Langaris is on second base. Swing away with Rodriguez. Ball 4. Now it's Tapia. Rips one through that left field, or into left field, rather. That is everyone. Oh, no, he's actually going to get the second base on that, driving a run. So the Oaks strike first. It's 1-0. First base open for Ramirez. They elect to pitch to him. And he's going to poke one into center field. That'll get down. Fantastic runner, cannon for an arm. That's pretty shallow. We're not going to send him. Probably would have gotten gunned. Did not want to test that. So 2-0 lead. We'll take what we have. Still nobody out. Let's steal second here. Ramirez doesn't like it. Griego swinging away. Flies one to the infield. That'll be 1 down. As the non-athlete gets chased away from that one. So it's 1 down. Runners on the corners. Amancio goes down swinging. So all of a sudden it's 2 down, runners on the corners. Steal second. They're throwing over. We're still trying to steal second. They're throwing over. We're still trying to steal second. And he's going to get it because that's just what Juan Ramirez does. 2 in scoring position. Will Caffin works a 3-1. And then he grounds it to the shortstop. And then we like getting into a 3-1 count. We'll take the 2-0 lead. Bottom 1, Broadhead on the hill. Score this frame. We have 2 on, 1 out for Luis Rodriguez. Okay. Goes down looking. And it's Tapia. Goes down swinging. Bottom 2. Nothing going. Griego on second. And Amancio goes down swinging, and now it's Caffin, who pokes one into right field. That lands in for a base knock. Griego is scoring. It's a 3-0 lead for the Oaks. Will Caffin's going to try to steal second base. He's off and running, and he's going to be in there. Now it's Rocky Gusty. Crushes one opposite field. Adios, pelota. Multiple rows up. It's a 2-run blast, and the Raleigh Oaks have taken a 5-0 lead here in the third inning as their third baseman delivers, and they have turned to the bullpen. Ben Jenkins is in the game now, the 31-year-old from Detroit. Let's just half it from here. We tack on 6 in the inning. So after Gusty homers, they bring in Jenkins, Yates walks, Langarisa walks, Luis Rodriguez, 3-run blast. 8-0 lead for the Oaks. Broadhead can just cruise now. He can just we tack on 5 runs. It's 13-0. Just cruise. Why not? Why not? Come on. You can't just cruise? He's getting... They scored 5! Come on, man. What's the deal? Oh my God, he gave up 5 runs. Okay. Luckily we had a 13-run lead, so it's not the end of the world. Can you please just get through this? Okay. Okay. We tack on one more. He's fatigued. Can you just get through this batter, please? You've already thrown a pitch. Work a ground ball, perhaps, and it gets past Caffin. So first and second, 1 out. We're going to have to go to the bullpen here, and we are going to go to Juan Canes, who has not pitched yet this postseason. Get him some work. 1-1 count. That's over the head of Caffin. They hold up the runner, though, so everybody stays, or everybody moves up 90 feet. 1 down. Beasley's up 3-0. Walks in a run, it's 14-6. Now it's Yaikel Cooperman, who pokes one into center field. It's 14-7. What the hell? Can you just get a double play now, please? Right back to Spencer. That's 2 down. And he walks the runner. 14 we have to take him out. He's just... What's the fucking deal, man? We're going to Eberth now. First pitch swinging. Tapia makes the play. That's 3 down. So, luckily we had 14 runs. But the pitching lets us down there late into the game. Nothing for us. Eberth shuts the door. It's 14-8 as the Raleigh Oaks take a 3-0 lead in the series. It is Game 4. It is once again Josh Dickerson going for the sweep here in Game 4, just like last series. This time now in Texas, as once again Vince Yates is playing center field for us. Ron Hardison, one of their prospects, is on the bump for them. We shall see how it goes. Scoreless frame for him. Dickerson into a bit of a trouble here. Chris Benson lines one at Tapia. That's 2 down. 3-0 to the Canadian first baseman. Ball 4. Bases are juiced for the all-star catcher. I don't know if he's an all-star, but he's like their franchise catcher. But he grounds into the 3rd out of the inning. Scoreless frame for both pitchers. Top 2, we get 2 on, nobody out. 2-2 to Amancio. Rips one real hard, but right at the left fielder, played perfectly. And then we have Caffin. The scrappy Aussie delivers a little base knock through the middle. That should score 1. It does indeed. So it's a 1-0 Raleigh Oaks lead here as runners are on second and third with one out for Rocky Gusty, who's going to fly one to center field. That will be caught by Cooperman, out number 2. They do tag up. The throw to the plate is not in time. So 2-0 for the Oaks. Now it's Vince Yates with a runner on second. Draws a walk. Now it's Langarisa, top of the order. He's going gapping. That's going to score 1, probably 2. By the way, can we talk about how insane it is that Vince Yates is our 9-hitter right now? But we tack on another run there. It's 3-0 Oaks. I mean, just how insane is it that this guy is hitting 9th for us? Simply because, like, obviously Caffin should be the 9-hitter, but we want to break this all righties up with a lefty, so that's why we put him there. And it's like, could we put Gusty below him? I guess. But, like, I mean, that's how good this goddamn team is we're up 3-0 here. And Rodriguez digs into the box. Hits one hard, right center field. That's also down into the gap, up against the wall. That should clear the bases. As Rodriguez is just hustling around second, he's going to have a bases-clearing triple. That'll be a 5-0 lead here for the Raleigh Oaks as we are just running away with it once again. Arturo Mendoza, the former Rule 5 of the Raleigh Oaks, on the bump. Let's just half the rest of the inning. We don't do anything. Dickerson scoreless frame. We don't do anything. Dickerson gets us some trouble, but then he strikes out Cespedes. ETN comes up, plunks him on a 1-2 count. You can't be doing that. And he hurt him. Oh, he's able to shake it off, though. And then Benson, the shortstop, grounds one through. That'll score a run. It'll be a 5-1 ball game. Probably should have pitched around with first base open. But it's going to be right at Tapia for 2 down. Now we'll pitch around. And he plunks him. Second hit batter of the inning. Bases juiced. They swing at 3-0. That's over the head of Tapia. They're going to tack on at least 1. Yes, to make it a 5-3 game. 2-run game all of a sudden. Dickerson, please just get this guy out. He does indeed. Strikes him out. Lead is still intact. We move things on top 4. Caffin's on second base for Rocky Gusty, who rips one down the right field line. That'll easily score Caffin. Gusty's hustling into second base with an RBI double. It's a 6-3 ball game. Back on top by 3. Or extend our lead to 3, I should say. So now it's Vince Yates up. He goes down swinging. Langarisa comes up. 0-1 count to him. Ground ball down the left field line. That'll get up against the wall. Gusty easily scores. And Rodriguez has himself a RBI double. It's a 7-3 lead now. Let's just half it from here. We tack on 5, and then it's a 10-3 lead for the Oaks. What else do we do that inning? To Rodriguez. Then Tapia flies out. They bring in a new pitcher. Juan Ramirez, 2-run home run. All right. So bottom 4 here. Dickerson scoreless frame. We don't do anything else. Dickerson scoreless frame. We don't do anything else. Dickerson's going to come out of the game now. We are going to bring in... Yeah, we haven't pitched Dusty Powell in a bit. Let's bring him in. Boom. Okay. That might score a run. Make it 10-4. It does indeed. And then he plunks ETN. And then Benson comes up. Flies one to left field. 10-4 is the lead heading into the 7th. Okay, Dusty Powell. Once again gets into trouble. We're just taking him out. We're just straight up taking him out. And we're going to bring in Cinquemani to see if he can, like, just give us the rest of the game here. Like, work a double play here. That did not sound like a double play off the bat. Luckily, it's just a pop fly. They don't even tag up because this guy is so slow. Another fly ball. But that's 2 down. They do tag up this time, and he's dead meat. He's dead meat, yeah. Yep, he's dead meat. so top 8 now. They bring the knuckleballer. We do nothing. Sinkamani gets into trouble. Full count. That looked like it just went right through Tapia, but I'm sure that's not actually what happened because the animations, baby! So it's a 10-5 game. I don't really want to bring another pitcher, but let's see if we can just face one more guy. 5-4-3. Boom. 5-4-3. They bring another run. It's a 10-6 game. But we still have a 4-run lead. Nobody on. They don't do anything else. We don't do anything else. And Sinkamani closes it out. And the Raleigh Oaks have swept the DS and now have swept the CS as they move things on to the World Series for a 3rd year in a row. Did Ramirez get to Series MVP again? He did! Back-to-back Series MVP for Juan Ramirez as he now has... He had 9 ribbies that series. He had 11 ribbies in the divisional round. Incredible.